Hey guys, welcome to Mugen Chats. Today we're gonna just be exploring some stories I see on Reddit, some news articles, some memes, whatever, guys. We're just gonna take it to that level. I don't want to edit too much, so I'm gonna try to keep this as organic and as real as I can possibly get. So let's just get right into it. So today's first story I'm looking at here on Reddit. Epstein did not blink himself. Former Navy SEAL blurts out on Fox News while taking about military dogs. Oh my goodness. Well, first things first. If I can guess here, I don't think Epstein offed himself. Let's just say that to begin with. Come on, guys. So let's see this article, and then we'll get to some comments. All right. Former Navy SEAL who was invited on Fox News to discuss military dogs stunned news presenter Jesse Waters when he suddenly blurted out that notorious blank offender Jeffrey Epstein didn't off himself. Mike Ritlin, a K9 trainer and the founder of Warrior Dog Foundation, appeared on Waters World on Saturday to discuss Conan, the hero dog who helped U.S. troops take out ISIS leader Abu Bakr. Oh, I got this. All right, got that out the way. Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi. All right, I'm not good with these Middle Eastern names, but we're just gonna keep going rolling with it. All right, so we get the gist here. This Navy SEAL, former Navy SEAL, was on Fox News being interviewed, and he just happened to mention Jeffrey Epstein. I mean, when people in the military are blatantly admitting that Epstein didn't take himself out, I think there's something that needs to be looked out there. I mean, even they know. Hey, I mean, obviously, come on. All right, get this quote here. Let's see. I'm reading this quote. If you see the coverage and you decide I want one of these dogs, either buy a fully trained and finish it out. Okay. All right. So my thoughts. What Epstein did was obviously beyond disgusting, and for him to just to be taken out was just ridiculous. Especially in one of the most secure prisons that they are. I don't know how something this can happen on the federal government's watch, but nonetheless, here we are. So I just went on this post. I'll link it in the description. It was a Newsweek article. All right, shout out to Newsweek. Let's see here. But conspiracy theories about the disgraced financier's death were reignited recently after a forensic pathologist hired by Epstein's family said some of the evidence suggests he was murdered. Yeah, I'm guessing some evidence for sure. I mean, look at those uniforms they found in his cell. I mean, come on now. I'm not trying to hide much. Right, let's go back to Reddit here, and let's get to these juicy comments. Thanks for the herpes, blank face. I guess you can fill in the blanks there. That laugh. That article is horrible to navigate. That is certainly true. Let's look at some more comments here. The hell? Isn't this top comment? Yeah, it's weird that everyone more interested in the idea of the thing itself than actually seeing it done. Alright. Such a tragedy that this guy died next week. Oh man. Alright. Veteran suicide is a real issue. It's not right that so many vets face such difficulty adjusting civil life. That is certainly true. Shout out to our veterans, man. They deserve the world, and they do not get the respect, not only from the federal government, but also from just regular people. Step it up, guys. We all can step it up. All right. If round 2 was burst, okay. All right. So let's get into our next story here. All right. So next story here, this was about 20 hours ago. I also didn't see that last article was about 2 years ago, just to let y'all guys know. But You know how we do it over here. We don't give a flying fluck. Not the F word, but fluck. We don't give a fluck. All right, here we go. This is on our coronavirus. New study indicates that Americans became desensitized to COVID-19 news despite the rapidly increasing death toll. Well, I mean, let's just say why people are getting desensitized to coronavirus news. So we've been hearing it every single day, and not only have we been hearing it every single day, we've been we don't know, frankly, who to trust. I mean, we got Dr. Fauci. Some people trust him, some people don't. We have mainstream news milking every opportunity that they can get to just get a headline out. And frankly, that's been not sitting right with people for so long. And obviously, this is something very serious. I know people who have came down with coronavirus, caught it while traveling, while going to work, and that's obviously very, very unfortunate. But we have to face the facts here that, you know, when big media is just sometimes plays things up to get a reaction out of people, it can have certain consequences about the trust that they put into these institutions. So let's get right into the article. So this is by Psy Post, PSY Post, whatever you want to pronounce it as. More than 600,000 people have died from COVID-19 in the United States. You know, God rest in peace for these people. Let's see. Let's see what's interesting. This is a pretty short article. Throughout the pandemic, the public has been repeatedly exposed to scary media reports of COVID-19 health risk and deaths. It is not surprising that individuals may be experiencing diminished anxiety over time. Even in the face of an increasing threat, more research is needed to determine effects, means of resensitizing the public. We need to think of new ways of communicating with the public. Desensitization is an emotional process. Not all appeals to changed behavior are rooted in emotion. And frankly, a lot of people's decisions are rooted in emotions, and you can't blame them. If you are scared, you're going to make decisions out of fear. If you are well informed, then you're going to make decisions out of information. And with so many of the Delta variants and this variant and that variant, I'm not no COVID expert. I'm not a doctor. I'm just giving my opinion. It's scary, you know, but we can't afford another lockdown. So many businesses and so many jobs were lost, and we haven't even got any of them back. Not to mention the rapid inflation due to government spending and people out in the workforce. But I'm telling you guys, if you haven't got a job now, please go get yourself a job. Because when this free money runs out, it's out. And God forbid we have another lockdown. I feel so bad for so many people. But so this is the article. While our study can help resensitize the public, I hope that it can be an impetus to get that discussion started. Hopefully, it will help people recognize that just because they're not feeling acutely anxious doesn't mean the problem has gone away. And in some ways, I agree with that. Just because you're getting used to the problem, just it doesn't mean the problem is gone, guys. But on the other hand, you can't let yourself be run by fear, whether it's from the media, whether it's from other people in your life. At the end of the day, life goes on, and you just have to protect yourself the way that you can do the best. I mean, if that means wearing a mask and you feel that you need one, great. If you believe in the vaccine and you believe that it's protecting you, great, go get that. And if you don't, that's fine too. And I think that's something we're missing out here, that people shouldn't be forced to take something that they don't feel is safe for them, because at the end of the day, what is America about? The freedom to choose. And when you have the freedom to choose, you have the choice to make the right choice, and you have the freedom to make the wrong choice as well. And that's so so great about this country because choose to be, you can choose the right choice for you. Just put it that way. And let's see some comments. All right, let's read some of the comments. This was obvious. I agree. This guy says he's vaccinated, first shot. Congrats to him. A dozen is a tragedy. A million is a statistic. Certainly so. There is no different than becoming desensitized to climate change, and an entire continent doesn't have any access to the vaccine. But you all think the pandemic is over. Just wait for all the variants that would come from those countries. This was by River of Sand, and I agree with that. I mean, a lot of countries, poor countries, aren't gonna have access to the vaccine, and it will create variants that will spread around the world. So, at the end of the day, if everyone can't get it, I guess everyone loses in the end. Good point, though. I try to look at both sides here. I mean, obviously, I have my own biases, but I try not to let that get in the way of good discussion. All right, let's see some more comments. Not carrying is a defense mechanism from where cholera, I don't know what he's saying here, would rip through cholera rip through metropolitan city-state. And then the Assyrians would sack your city the next day, mutating the survivors for receive sites to assure. Okay. Still better than Long Island. Oh man, I'm too high for this. I understand that. It's the perfect time to rewatch a Fall of Civilizations episode on YouTube, then. I agree. I'm already doing the Cytherian Herb. Might as well turn on some hardcore history. Alright. Let's see, anything good here? LOL, you're just describing long-term happiness there, are you not? You just stepped into what is happiness bear trap. Vaccine saves lives. I guess so. I mean, cases are down, but now all these variants are popping up, and we're seeing cases go back up. And they're saying it's the unvaccinated, but a lot of these people already vaccinated. I don't know. Not a doctor. People do what you like. Let's do a couple more comments here, and then we'll wrap it up. I think the American Midwest experienced the inverse with regards to tornadoes. I can't remember the last one. Climate change is noticeable if you're a bit older. Let's see. A couple more comments. Then they say I don't get the flu shot either because the one time I did, I got sick. Well, I think for the flu shot, that's the whole point, man. You get sick, you get a little mild flu, mild cold, and then you're good, hopefully, for the rest of the winter season. And that's not always the case. I mean, things aren't 100%, and I totally understand that. But we just gotta decide for ourselves at the end of the day. But I think that's it. This is our first episode of Mugen Chats. Let me know. This is something new. I don't edit much of the audio. I try to keep it fresh and authentic. So if I'm breaking up a lot, if I don't know what to say, I'm sorry. All right. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. Bye.